Welcome back to Trifecta Airsoft Podcast. I'm your host, E-Rock. This episode is sponsored by Skirmish, Airsoft Connected. It's also sponsored by Hefe's Airsoft Solutions, a company that puts the airsoft community first. Thank you everyone for being here. Let's get to the podcast. Cheers! Look. We both got it.
Hold up.
Oh, you got the casted one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have the original one. Okay. I need to get that. Good for you, man.
Oh, hey, that's why I was waiting. I was waiting for that sucker to come in.
Oh, it's awesome.
So I can have a coffee while we talk.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Oh, thanks for buying that, man. That's
Oh yeah.
You know, the I was just talking the one that came out today, actually, the podcast with OT and Dana.
Mm-hmm.
They did their engagement announcement on the podcast.
Oh, nice.
So
that's pretty cool.
Well, a couple months ago, they both each of them bought one of the hats from my site. So OT got the original, like just with the logo, the black with the logo, and then Dana bought the new one that has that what you have, the casted logo. So it's a pink hat with a gray, like a dark gray kind of patch on the front that has that new logo thing I created for Get Casted. So yeah, it looks cool, man. So they had that on the podcast, and yeah, you know what I like about these? Most of the places I tried or looked at for coffee mugs, they were small. Like the coffee mug was like small, like it didn't hold a lot of coffee. So on a Keurig, if you put the largest setting and you wanted to put, like, it was pretty full with those smaller cups. So I like these ones. These are like 15 ounce. So.
Oh yeah, they're much better. They're bigger. I can drink more coffee now.
Right? Dude, you look good, man. Your hair looks good. Did you dye it or something?
No, it's just the way my hair looks. I took a shower. That's pretty much it.
Maybe you got some sun or something. You look good, man.
I actually changed my job, so that's probably a better thing for now. Because before, being an electrician is fun, but doing data now for units, it's so much easier. Less headache. It's 100% better.
Now you're still running, like you're running cable, right? Like data lines?
Mm-hmm.
Like Cat 5 and shit? Okay.
Yeah, we're running Cat 5, Cat 8,
Yep.
all kinds of cables, so.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was actually excited to join you.
Yeah, me too, bro. Yeah. So is this the second or third time? This is the second time.
Second time, yeah.
Awesome. I think it's way more relaxed, like the second time when someone comes on here, because we already have, we went through, kind of broke the ice and got to know each other a little bit, and it's, we come back on and talk about what you got going on and stuff. So it's a lot cooler. Yeah, dude. What's cool is you signed up on the website, which a lot of people have been doing lately, and which I love, dude. It makes it so much easier for me.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully it was easy for you to sign up,
Oh, yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, because I went in there, I'm like, okay, how do I do this? And then it's pretty much step by step.
Yeah.
You have to put all the info in, and I was like, this is so much easier.
Good. Yeah, it's a lot easier when I'm talking with a bunch of different people and doing like trying to set things up. I'm getting, 2 or 3 messages from different people at the same time. This and that's why I did the website thing. It made it a lot more streamlined. Because like you're in a different time zone. You're an hour behind me.
Oh yeah.
So and I was like, man, we're messaging back and forth trying to figure out times and dates and then I saw they had that feature on my website. I'm like, dude, this will work out great. So I didn't set it up correct at first, like the first couple days, but once I got it kind of fine tuned, man, it works great. So I get a notification. Did you get a reminder before the thing?
I think I did. on my phone. I haven't checked yet because
Yeah.
I get like 50 messages a day now from
I know.
different guys from work. And hey man, do you know how to do this? Hey man, do you know how to do that? I'm like, yeah, I used to do electrical. It's easy. Like
No shit,
they're
man.
thinking on promoting me to van, and I've only been working for about a month now.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Good for you, man.
yeah, I love it. It's
Yeah,
much
running
easier.
wire, like once you like electricians and cable guys, the uh all of that kind like security,
Hmm.
um any kind of things like that, the stereo stuff, the TV and sound, like
Hmm.
all of those things are pretty much the same. It's like
Yeah,
you're cutting holes, you're running wire through here to
pretty
fish it
much.
through here, and and then connect whatever you got to connect it
Oh
on
yeah,
each end. Yeah.
and it's so much easier. Like at first, they're like the first day when I joined, they looked at me. They're like, "Hey man, just want to let you know, this is not electrical." I'm like, "Okay, I know that, and you don't
It's
have to kill
easier.
yourself." Yeah, they're like, "You don't have to kill yourself." I'm like, "But that's the only thing I know how to do."
All right.
Because it's in electrical, it's much more difficult with certain things because you have to learn a lot, like different lights, different switches,
Yeah.
different wires, and sometimes you have to break your back and do all kinds of crazy stuff just to get to certain
Hmm.
locations. But with data, it's so easy that I'm like, okay, so I got to run the wire from here to there. Don't cut it at all. I don't care. I just start throwing it.
Right. Hell
Pretty
yeah.
much spear time.
I just put in right outside this door is a hallway.
Hmm.
So the hallway's been dark the whole time we
Hmm.
lived here. There was never a light in the hallway.
Hmm.
And so I had some extra flush mount lights, the
Hmm.
little 4-inch ones.
Yeah.
So I put 3 down the hallway. So there was no switch for it because there wasn't an existing light there. So I had to run wire and stuff. So I cut holes, to run the wire and everything.
Yeah.
And so like we had a bunch of people over yesterday for Easter. So we had Easter dinner over here and everything. So everybody came
Hmm.
over, and some of the people that haven't been here in a while, they're like, "Oh wow, because I redid the back room too,
Hmm.
family room, and I didn't really plan on it. We just had over the winter the double doors we had over there, they were falling apart, they broke,
Oh
and
snap.
so I redid the whole room since I was doing stuff in there. But so people come over and they're like, you put these lights in?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, a lot of people that don't know like how to run wire, they
Yeah.
think it's super like technical.
Difficult. Yeah.
I'm like, it's not. I mean, it's really not technical. Like you got to know which ends to hook up,
Oh yeah.
for the switches and the lights. That's the technical
Hmm.
part. But everything else is really just like, it's real basic. You're just cutting holes and making this wire reach from here to there, like,
Pretty much.
you know.
Pretty much.
And then I had to fix the wall, cover up all the
Hmm.
holes and then repaint and
Oh yeah.
everything. And that's the hard part is the because
Getting everything done.
it's a mess. It's a mess, right? It's messy when you
Definitely.
cut,
Definitely.
especially when you're cutting up top. You got all the
Yes.
insulation falling out, and it's old, it's dusty.
And then you see your wife over there with the vacuum, like, stop
Oh,
cutting.
dude, she can't even be around when I'm doing that stuff because she's OCD. It really bugs. Like
Oh.
she's like, "Oh, this mess," and she's really gotten like way better with it since
Mhm.
I've been working on the house the last couple years. And so when I'm doing like drywall stuff and I have to patch things, you have all the mud on there and then sand it.
Ooh.
Now I have an attachment for my sander. I have
Mhm.
a
A vacuum
DeWalt
attachment.
orbital. Yeah, I have a vacuum attachment. And so, bro, the only dust is if I like push too hard or go too fast
Mhm.
and it just falls straight down, the heavier stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But the dust that goes around the room, like normally if you don't have that stuff,
yeah. Mhm.
none of that, bro. None. It
Nice.
is so nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen those and I've heard about those. Well, I've seen them at the job site, and I've
Yeah.
seen some of the guys use, it, and I'm like, I just want that because it looks cool. And then I asked them how much it is, and I'm like, ooh, no, not for me.
Yeah, I had
You
to
can
buy
stay over
in
there in Home
stages.
Depot.
hmm I bought it in sections, so I already had a bunch of. When I bought the sander, it was on sale, and I
Hmm.
only needed the sander because I have six, two, four, yeah, six batteries, DeWalt
Oh,
batteries.
nice.
So I
Yeah.
have the 2 amp hour, the small ones. I have the 5 amp hour, the bigger ones, and I have a
Hmm.
10, the 10 amp hour. These are fat
Hmm.
boys, bro. They're
Oh,
huge.
yeah. I know those.
And yeah, they use that on the. Now we actually have. I have a DeWalt lawnmower, a push
Hmm.
mower. It
Nice.
uses two of those 10 amp hours, but I've used it on the like a hammer drill,
Hmm.
or if I'm mixing mud, for the bucket, I use it on
Those are
that big drill for
perfect.
that. Yeah, it's great because
Those are
it's
perfect for that.
a lot more power.
Oh, yeah.
But so I got the sander on sale, so it worked out good. So I
Mm.
got the sander. Then like a month later, I bought the attachment and an extra
Hmm.
hose, like a real long hose. I think it was a 12-foot
Hmm.
hose for the shop vac,
Yeah.
and hooked everything up. And then so I have my regular hose for the shop vac. So if I'm using
Hmm.
the shop vac just by itself, then I use that. When I want to switch over to that sander for
Hmm.
drywall mud, switch all the hose over, plug it in, and go to town. And
That's cool.
it's a
Yeah,
battery
that's
powered
really
sander,
cool.
so no cables to drag around, and
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
And
nice,
so I
just so
totally
nice.
understand that one.
Yes. Hell yeah,
Oh
man.
gosh. But yeah.
So you started a new job recently. What
Hmm.
made you, like, how did you find it, or
Well,
how'd that come
the
up?
guy that actually hired me, I
Yeah.
used to work uh some of the jobs the same as him.
Yeah.
So he used to work for a different company. He left that company because they were not good to him, did not take care of him. And I seen him again at the soccer training facility over here in Nashville that we built.
Yeah.
It's huge. That sucker's at least, I think
Really?
it cost them like $15 million just to make
Damn.
that sucker. And it's got like three soccer fields. It's full on decked out, and they have their own medical facility too.
Okay.
And I
That's
met him over
nice.
there, and it was before Christmas, and I told him I don't want to leave right now. I just got my 2 weeks vacation. I want to
Uh-huh.
stay, but
Mm-hmm.
at the end of January, I'm going to NSL. It's a
Right.
airsoft tournament. I'm taking 5 vacation days, and I don't care. I will put them
Mm-hmm.
in from now. Like, okay, okay, call me afterwards. So I called him afterwards after the NSL thing. He goes, okay, yeah, we got a spot. Just come on in. Come on, fill the paperwork, and you're good to go. We already know you. I'm like, how? You're the only person that I know, and probably another guy named Jason. They're the only two people that I knew. And you're like, oh, I told everybody your experience and this and that. I'm like, oh,
Nice.
that works.
Hell yeah.
And I went and started with them, and I'm not going back. I am not. And all the guys that I used to work with, we
Yeah.
work at the same job sites now. And every time they see me, hey, Constantine, what are you? Oh, you working for them now, huh? I'm like, yep. And I like it better.
That's funny.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
a lot of these
they're
guys on the job sites, they cross paths, so if they switch companies or if they switch something,
yeah.
it's but similar type of work. We
Mhm.
had the same thing, like some of the guys that did like what you're doing now,
Mhm.
but residential and stuff. And then a couple guys had switched to like security companies.
Mhm.
So they're still running similar line. It's but they're putting in cameras and shit like that for CPI or
Yeah.
Vivint or something, security cams and hooking up monitors and stuff. Similar type of stuff, just running
Yeah. Yeah.
different size cable and whatever. Yep.
Yeah. Houdini does that.
Yeah.
He works cybersecurity, and he tells me sometimes I got to run a wire from here to the other side, and I'm like, is that difficult? They're like, no, it's easy as hell. I'm like, okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I like my new job. It's so much easier. It's less headache. I
Good.
don't have to get mad at anybody.
Yeah.
So it's so much better.
Now, do you guys you have to strip the wire and hooked up the attachments, the Cat 5
Sometimes.
or whatever, like
Hmm.
heads or whatever on the ends? Okay.
Yeah, they actually provide the little devices that we need to use.
Oh,
So, because I asked them, I'm like, do I need to bring my own device? Do I need to buy it? They're like, no, no, no,
right.
no. We give it to you. I'm like,
Yeah,
excuse me.
that's good.
I'll take it. Heck, even like I had a backpack. It was a Husky backpack, old,
Mm,
been with me for 6 years that I worked with, and I was at a job site, and the guy that hired me, he's also a project manager, so he runs
mm,
jobs and stuff like that.
hmm.
And I was closing my backpack out of nowhere, my zipper just broke right there and then.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Man, how long have you had that backpack?" I'm like, "About 6, 7 years, something like that." He goes, "I'll get you a new one." I'm like, "What?" But I just started. It's my third week with you guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll put it on our job. Okay. So he leaves, and I'm over there busting my ass upstairs on the second floor trying to get everything done, make it look nice.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he goes, "Here you go." He gave me a brand new a Klein backpack, the
Oh
camel one,
shit.
and I'm like, okay,
I've seen
I'll,
those, man.
they're beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
They're
Klein
worth every
Tools make
penny,
some good electrical stuff.
and it's all camel too. So I'm like,
Oh shit. And those
oh
things are not cheap, bro.
no, they're like 120,
Uh-huh.
$130. And he's like, yeah, yeah, you, I know you for so long, and so on and so on. I'm like, well, thank you. What else I can
That's
say,
cool, man.
you know?
Hell
But yeah,
yeah.
they take good care of us. And from what I heard now in May, I can't remember when in May, maybe in May or at the end of May, he said he's gonna make a big dinner, but it's made by him and another guy from the office. Well, the Access company found out about it, that they're gonna make a big dinner. It's like fish and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now the company wants to throw money at it so it can make a bigger event.
Yeah.
Then another supply house wants to throw money on it so we can get everything that we need to get.
Oh
And
shit.
they're like, well, we looks like we don't have to use our own money. We're
Oh,
getting
that's
money
cool.
from these guys so we can
Right.
make this event for everybody. And I'm like, that's really cool. That means they take care of us,
Right.
and I love it. It's best decision I could ever make.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah,
Oh
speaking
yeah.
of parties like that, my cousin lives in Florida. He's my age. He works
Hmm.
he does he's in sales. So
Oh, cool.
he does roofing. Well, he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
do the roofing. He just does, he drives around and people that need new roofs, whatever, he,
Hmm.
sells all that kind of shit. Well, the company is fairly new down
Hmm.
there and a couple years or something. And they took him on, he just went on this trip like 2 weekends ago. They took them all to Cancun. So it's a small
Hmm.
company. They, I think they had like maybe like 30, 40 people, something like that.
Hmm.
So the owner took everybody to Cancun, Mexico for a
Sheesh.
weekend. Yeah, dude. So,
That's a big tax write-off.
right? Now it was just the employees. They didn't, take their spouses or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of like I'm sure the guy got a write off or whatever because I think
Hmm.
they did training, some training
Mm.
there, like had a class and stuff, like
Hmm.
about their whatever. I think they probably had a uh, one of their suppliers or something that was
Hmm.
there doing some kind of presentation as well. But
Yeah.
they took them all to Cancun, and so they would go to class for like 2 hours, and then they were good for the
Hmm.
rest of the time. So my cousin was telling me about it. It was it's really nice, but it's really cool when companies do that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Where they
definitely, definitely.
take care of their people.
Yeah, take care of their employees. That's
Uh huh.
well, that's the most important thing nowadays. I think
Yeah.
from the job perspective, you need to take care of you guys. You don't
Hmm.
take care of your guys, you ain't gonna get nowhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's and I heard very good things about the company too because this is not the only location they have. They
Okay.
have in Atlanta, they have in Ohio.
Oh wow.
I think from what I heard, Indiana too. So they're all over the place. So if I
Yeah.
ever want to transfer or something, I can just be like, hey, I want to go to Indiana. I want to
Yeah,
transfer
right.
over there. Just like I have no family. I have no kids, so I can just be like,
Yeah.
hey,
You're
here's my backpack.
young.
Let's go.
Yep. Give me my tools and I'm out.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty
dude.
much.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
So what you been up to besides changing jobs and stuff?
Well, I've been traveling a lot
Yeah, man.
to Indiana and back. Like I've been going over there like almost every 2 weeks with
Yeah.
the guys, and then by myself. I've been doing the 1v1 tournaments, X1
Oh,
competition,
okay. Yeah.
and we did one. I think the month before we had one, or the
Okay.
month after that we had one, and I ended up in fourth place. I was still
Nice.
proud of that because I destroyed my division.
You
Um,
should be proud, man. That's congratulations. Yeah.
thank you. And this time I went for Easter, but not too many people showed up, so we were done by
Oh, okay.
12, 1 o'clock. We were done.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, what should we do?" I'm like, "Let's just play open play." So
Yeah.
we played open play till like 2, 3 o'clock, and then we went out to eat, and then we all left. I was at home at 8 o'clock.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I left at 3 in the morning. Went over there, played, came back. I was done, and
Damn.
that's how I got this sucker right here.
Yeah, I saw your picture of on your Instagram and you holding it up. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait. The next one will be. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already know. March 13th. Then that's when it's going to be the next one, and I hope more of Division A comes because I want to take a little bit more people down
Right.
on that division because I'm
Okay.
pretty sure the next one I'm going to be also in A again,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have to fight Cujo probably this time because Cujo didn't
Mm.
didn't show up.
Okay.
He had family stuff to do,
Right.
but I was like, yeah, I probably will fight you next time, Cujo. So. And I
Now,
got it a little bit more
haven't you guys
better.
1v1 before? You and Cujo?
Yes,
Okay, that's
yes,
what I
we
thought.
have.
Yeah.
It was in Indiana last tournament, last 1v1 tournament. Not this one, the other one.
Yeah.
And it was funny because at first he shot me, then I shot him, the one in the 1v1, and then right when we had to do one more round, we traded. So pretty
Mm.
much nobody won. And
Oh
I'm
shit.
like, dude, we have to do this again.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It was very nice. It was awesome. I loved it. Plus, he's a very good competitive. He's
Yeah.
playing very good competitive.
Now the so you mentioned the NSL tournament.
Hmm.
The NSL, when you went to that, were you the one that would do the extra point or whatever they call it, the 1v1?
Yes, I
Or
did. I did the
okay.
1v1.
Okay.
In the first round, I think it was OTM. I think OTM 2.
Mm.
Um, I grabbed the flag, so I ran and put the flag up, and they're like, "Okay, we have to do a 1v1." So all the guys are coming back from the little area where
Yeah.
they have to stay. And I'm running back, and I'm like, guys, it's a 1v1, and I'm super tired at that point. I'm like,
Yeah.
like an old guy, trying to keep my breath under control. So I calm my breath, and I'm sitting over there. I'm just listening for the beep, and I heard the beep, and I just moved just a little bit, and the guy decided to take off right in the middle of the field, runs towards me, and I put like 3 or 4 of them in him, and he calls it, and I'm like, oh crap! And I just took off running, and we won that round.
Nice.
We had 40-0 just for that 8 minutes or
Right.
10 minutes, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I killed him in 4 and finished the entire round in 12 seconds.
Nice.
It
Okay.
was, for me, it was like an achievement.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I
Oh yeah.
know during the game, like for an NSL tournament, if the last person on one team gets shot, you
Hmm.
have how many seconds? 3 seconds to touch the wall. So
I
like if the
think so.
opposite team,
Yeah.
like if you take out, yeah, I think it was I am Dylan was telling me, or maybe it was Baby Goat
Hmm.
was telling me about it. when if you knock out all the team members on the opposite team,
Mm-hmm.
there's a countdown that starts, and you have, I think it's like 3 seconds to get to the next wall to get the maximum points.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
if you want to hang the flag or whatever,
I got you.
or whatever. But it's but during the 1v1,
Mm-hmm.
you have a full 30 seconds for the whole game.
Yep.
Like you don't have, or the whole match or whatever. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to, So when you shot him, like you sprinted down, you got the time, but you didn't have that 3 seconds or whatever to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Oh,
That's
I
good.
wanted them points bad.
Yeah.
I was like, this is for my team. I just took off running. I didn't even care. But
Right.
I got them points, and everybody was happy.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Now, you guys, how did you? You were on. So tell everybody what team you were on when you were playing, and I know you're on HSA, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then kind of go over how did you do? How did you guys do? And what was your experience with it? Like, how did you feel about it?
It was a very interesting experience. Let me put it like that. The NSL was very interesting.
Now, this was the first tournament, right?
Yeah, the very first
This
NSL
is a
tournament.
Shot Zone Indy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was a Shot Zone Indy. It was a 2-day event. The first day, we killed it. It was pretty good. We had a very good time. The second day was a little bit more difficult because we had a lot of competition, and we tried to get up there, but I think we ended up in 7th place, if I remember correctly.
Gotcha.
It was the competition was there. It was very good competition. But then we heard it's gonna move to Tampa. We have only one or two of us in Tampa, but we cannot all travel over there because money and this and that.
It's
and then to Rhode Island, the only person in Rhode Island we have is Doc. And who else? Somebody else actually traveled from Florida to Rhode Island because they had to go to a wedding, I think it was, or something.
Yeah.
And he was just doing open play with everybody. But we're like, NSL is cool. I like the way it's going and everything, but it's also, you have to invest a lot of money just to be able to travel from one location to another. Yeah. And I'm like, not all of us can afford that. Like it will cost us for Houdini, probably me and Pumbaa, because I'm pretty sure Pumbaa wanted to go too.
Yeah.
But a lot of us will probably cost us like almost $2,000 just to fly from here to Rhode Island with all of our stuff. Oh, yeah. And then be like, yeah, but we need a hotel for about 5 days. We got to miss work for 5 days. We got to have all the money that we need for 5 days. And we're like, yeah, that's a little bit too much. That's why I like to keep around Nashville and probably Atlanta. I'll probably be going with playing the 2v2 with Rosie here soon.
Nice.
And probably help, try to get some trophies over there too.
Yeah.
Try to get HSA a little bit more on the map, and I'm just trying to represent the guys and be there for everybody. That's why when I went to the 1v1s, I'm like, I'm going to represent HSA as much as I can.
Yeah, dude.
And when I won this one, I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is very awesome, and I loved it.
I wonder if the solution for that NSL thing, I wonder if the solution is, or maybe could be, is having a consistent amount of tournaments, like once a month, like they're planning on doing, but have them at all the locations at the same time. So let's say once a month they have one at Nashville or at Shot Zone Indy where you were at. Okay. Because that's not that far for you guys, right?
It's like 4 hours for about. Well, for me and Houdini is like 5 hours. I'm about 4 hours.
Okay.
We have Rowan and Prudy. They're about 2 hours from Shot Zone Indy.
Gotcha.
And if we can get a fifth person, I think Fox, he lives close to Indy too, or Benjamin, Blowback Masters.
Yeah.
he can come too because he's a part of HSA now.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
yeah, he's
Nice.
part of our team too.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even know till we went to the Tampa tournament last year.
Yeah.
Went to a Speaky B tournament, and all of our guys were like, "Hey man, we're gonna have a big surprise at the end of the tournament." And I seen Blowback Master with his jersey on,
Yeah.
and he said, he had his number, everything. I'm like, I think I know what it is, and I just see all the guys go, "Shh, shut up, shut up." I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. They're like, yeah, Benji's gonna join HSA, and he's gonna be part of HSA too. I'm like, oh shit, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Right.
And right now, Ben is about to move locations in Kentucky,
Oh, okay.
and he's gonna be even like it's gonna be open store window, everything. Show how he makes the kappas. And I told him, when you're done, let me know because I'm coming over there and visiting.
Oh, that's cool.
You're like 4 or 5 hours from me. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just jump in the car and come over there.
Right.
So you're like, yeah, definitely. We should do it. I'm like, no, I'm
That's
doing
pretty cool.
it.
Now, is on his jersey, is that what is his nickname? Is it just Ben or is it
I think it's just Ben.
okay.
I think I'm not 100% sure. He might know better because I was not looking at his jersey. I was just like, yeah, you got a jersey. think I know why too.
Uh-huh. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you guys had HSA East,
Mhm.
HSA West.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, I wonder if I don't know how an easy way to kind of fix that issue because I know
Mhm.
that the points for your teams carry over for seeding. So
Mhm. Yeah.
that's I guess for anyone that doesn't really know how it works, that's how your team gets placed
Mhm.
in the like
In the
where at
category, yeah.
right. Like where you're gonna play first, who you're gonna play
Mhm.
first, that kind of thing, and which can be kind of important
Mhm.
because you play first, second, or in the first few heats or whatever, first
Yeah.
rounds, then you're fresh, you're not worn out,
Oh yeah, definitely,
you
definitely.
know, because the guys I talked with talked to a couple of different teams from Tampa area, so
Mhm.
Obey Airsoft and
I think
DTP,
I've heard of them, yeah. Mhm.
and yeah, so they played at NSL
Mhm.
down at CIA Tampa. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, and they were like, it's most of the day event. It's like an all day event. Well,
Mhm.
there's all these teams there. Well, they don't have enough room inside the building, right?
Oh
For
yeah.
everybody to stand and wait for their kind of thing, whatever. So you're standing out and it's blazing hot, when they
Oh
had their
yeah,
tournament.
in Florida, yeah.
So they're standing outside, like kind of waiting, and then
Mhm.
you get in there. It's like so it would matter like where your team is placed
Mhm.
when you play and all that kind of stuff throughout the day. But I know they mix it around because you'll play your one heat. Like if you're on offense, you'll play,
Mhm.
and then both teams come off, right? And then two other teams
Defense
come on
comes in,
in
yeah.
your division, and so I mean it does switch it around a little bit,
Mhm.
but there's got to be a way to get a setup to where everyone can play and keep gaining those points
Mhm.
throughout the months. Because see, this is the issue that all these different teams I've talked with. So Nebula, right? You
Mhm.
got Nebula, and so Dylan and Mama Yaga. That was the one thing for them. They went to Shot Zone and played with you guys, and then they had the same issue. Their team
Mhm.
can't travel that
Yeah.
once a month to all these different states throughout the country,
Yeah.
and so it's very expensive, very time consuming.
Oh yeah.
So the time thing wouldn't be as bad if the travel cost was covered, right?
Mhm.
Like if you didn't have to come out of pocket
Oh
um,
yeah.
for that amount, if everyone could just pitch in, like, hey, each team member pitches in $50 or $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
For each trip. That's it. And then we'll take that, and then we have these sponsors, these companies that supply the rest, and they'll
Yep.
house you. They'll travel, pay for your travel, like a bus or a van or whatever.
Yeah,
And
that'll be very cool, actually.
yeah, it'd be very cool. I think it would be a lot better for you guys. You guys could get the time off of work. You could,
Oh yeah.
most people could get the time off,
hmm
but it's that getting the time off work and having to pay all that out of pocket is
hmm
it's a lot. So there's
It's a
got to be
lot
a
of a
way
headache. Yeah.
to get that. Yeah, and I know a lot of people are excited about the NSL,
hmm
but
Well,
that's the one thing holding back right now
yeah.
is
Also,
travel.
Shot Zone right now is coming out with SXL, so it's pretty much like paintball rules,
Really?
but introduced in airsoft, and it's
SXL.
great. SXL, yeah. Um, Ethan from Shot Zone, and he's doing a fantastic job with it.
Yeah.
Me and Houdini, we went there. What was it? 2 weeks ago, I think it was. It was 5v5 event, and at first, we had everything planned. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, and then out of nowhere, we switched some people around, and me and Houdini, we switched it around. So I was going to Can, he was going to a different inflatable, and we started winning. And we are like, okay, we're allowed to do the very two, the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Let's just have fun for the rest of the
Right.
time. So
Yeah.
we won the third round, and then the fourth round it was against SG, and we had a blast because we were all shooting, having fun. At one point, we were like, we're gonna do the rush. No, I ain't doing no rush. So pretty much, we all run down the field, and we
Yeah.
just start shooting everything.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did
So
it work?
uh for some of the guys worked. Me, no, I just went straight to can. God, didn't want to get shot. So it was me and Rome. We stayed back, but we had Prudy, we had Houdini that ran in there, and Luke from Nebula, Kratos.
Oh,
He was playing with us at that point.
okay.
He came to help us with that, and like I think no, it was Rowan, Prudy, and Houdini that ran down, and me and Kratos we were just standing back. We're like, why are they going back? And then popped in my head. I'm like, oh crap, hold up, what is going on? I'm like, I forgot that was the rush.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it was fun. It was fun. It was very
That's cool,
fun.
man. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wait until they come out with another 5v5 event because I
Yeah.
probably will be going and having even more fun.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
good, man.
loved
You
it.
got
hmm
I think you're in a good spot for having different tournaments around you. You have
hmm
Nashville, which is
Yep.
your home field, right? Nashville Airsoft, and then you got Shot Zone is not that far
hmm
away, and they've got a lot of stuff going on because of
Oh
how their
yeah.
field is set up. It
hmm
looks awesome. I need to have Ethan
It's
on here, man,
yeah.
because we've talked about it a few times.
hmm
Mentioned the
hmm
field and having Ethan on,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely.
but I need to reach out to him. Who was I talked to? Oh, when Houdini and I were talking
hmm
a couple months ago, he was talking about getting Ethan on here too. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
So you
Ethan is
got,
an amazing dude. He puts a
yeah, you
lot of
got,
work in his field.
so what is, yeah, what's the SXL? So you're bringing, so how would it be different than, like, how would it be, what the rules, kind of different rules they have, but
Um,
compared to regular tournaments?
Pretty much like when you're running. Let's say that you run all your mags on the field. You have unlimited mags, pretty much. You can have
Yeah,
10 EPM ones if you want to run on the field, but that will be a lot of weight on your belt or
sure.
on your gun or stuff like that. Well, some of us, what we do, we have 4 or 5 mags, and we keep running. Well, we have mags on the right side, like that one. We know that one is empty. We throw it in the bucket or something. Grab a new one, put it in. We go on the other side, and it's about I think 8 minute uh round. It's pretty
Hmm.
much like paintball. 8 minute round, then at full elimination. There's no flag,
Okay.
nothing. Full elimination, or you can touch the buzzer on the other side.
Oh, okay.
It's very fun, and I love it. And from what I heard, it's gonna come to Nashville here soon
Okay.
too as XL.
Oh,
So
nice.
Nashville is gonna have it over here in Nashville too. And I'm like, that's like 20 minutes from my house. I don't have
Oh,
to
that's
travel 4
awesome.
hours.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey, you
but
know
I'm still
who?
gonna go for that
I'm trying to
one.
think. So the buzzer thing, that's the Tactical League.
Hmm.
They they do. God, why can't I think of the name of what it's called right now? Dead Man or something like that. Well, I can't remember what the game type is called,
Hmm.
but I had the owner of it on, and he started a Biohazard Airsoft. They're
Oh,
out in
nice.
Cali. They're out in California,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
and they have a buzzer in the middle. So
Hmm.
instead of a flag, they have a
Hmm.
buzzer. So then there's some different kind of rules like that are cool. Like you hit whoever hits the buzzer. Then there's like I don't know, a few seconds. I can't remember if it's
Hmm.
a few seconds or 30 seconds, but there's a countdown where within, it's kind of like a reset,
Yeah.
and it sounds really exciting. I've seen some of the videos on there, but this yeah. So you're talking about if there's a buzzer on either side of
Hmm.
the wall. Is that what you're saying? So
Yeah.
if you reach the other side, you hit the buzzer. Okay. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to eliminate everybody if you
No,
hit the buzzer.
I
Okay.
think Houdini when we were first introduced to this kind of
Yeah.
game type, we were playing it, and Houdini was the very first person that ever got a Bunker King. So pretty much what that is let's say there's just one or two more players on the field.
Yeah.
If you run around them and you hit that buzzer, you won the round.
Yeah.
So Houdini was the very first person that ever did it, and I'm like, I want to do it so bad, but I don't want to get shot all over. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay in the back. I'm gonna shoot from here.
That's cool.
But
Shout out Houdini, man.
oh
Fuck
yeah,
yeah. That's
the
cool.
guy's awesome. I love the dude. He's
Yeah.
like a brother to me, pretty
Right.
much. And he helped me. Like some of the kappas right over there,
Yeah.
I had to give it to him so he can fix them.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to give him my entire case of kappas, and I was like, Houdini, you take care of them for a little bit.
Right.
Take a look at them. You're like, okay. And you're like, there's nothing wrong with these, man. Bull crap.
Now, when you were
And,
when you were having issues with it, what would it be like feeding issues? It wouldn't
uh, I,
it wouldn't shoot a BB every time or something.
yeah, like this one right here. This one had a little bit of feeding issue.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the bucking in it was kind of bad, so I had to
Mm.
change the bucking. I think it was like a 2 or 3 year old bucking that never switched, and
Oh, gotcha.
it was working perfectly fine. And then I'm like, I need a new bucking.
Yeah.
And then he told me about the unicorn buckings that Blowback Master has it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but which one should I get? He goes, go for the 80. I heard those are perfect. So I put one in, and it shoots from on the shot zone tournaments. I
Yeah.
can shoot from one side all the way from the other side of the field, all the way to the other side of the field,
Damn.
straight shot.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, I need it for all my kappas now. I don't even care. I need it for all of them. So in this tournament, I actually won also money for two different um, stores. So I'm just waiting right now for the coast to come in,
Oh
and
shit.
I'm going to buy a bunch of buckings, a bunch of stuff for them kappas, so I can make them look good and make them run.
Yeah. Now,
Oh yeah.
when you were at the NSL, did you run? Are those the guns you ran? The high kappas?
I usually run high kappas, but at that point, the guys were like, "Hey, we don't want you to run high kappas. We want you to run an assault rifle." So I'm like,
Oh.
yeah, I don't have no assault rifle though. My assault rifle is at a house, and I'm having issues with it.
Yeah.
So Zuka from from HG comes to
Yeah.
me. He goes, "Hey man, I got an assault rifle right here. It's perfectly tuned. The only thing you have to do is put the air in, tune it a little bit. You're good to go." Nah, ain't gonna work for me. And that sucker's like not too big, it's like just a little bit like
short.
that.
Uh-huh.
And I put it on, I start playing, I'm like, I'm in love. So I'm stealing your gun.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, the
Was it
gun that
what
he
kind
built.
was it? Was it the
Uh,
was it a Euro build? Like the new
no, it was just a normal build.
okay.
It was
Like
I
a
think a Jack.
ARP9 style?
No, it was an M4
Okay.
style.
Okay.
But it was a very compact. It
Hmm.
was perfect for the field,
Yeah.
and he was shooting lasers, and I was like, yeah, I'm selling your gun. He goes, you have to buy it first. Okay, whatever. I'm not buying it.
Right?
I know he put a lot of money and a lot of time into that, so I'm like,
Yeah.
because most of the guns over there in the bag, that's only 3 of them. I got another one in the case,
Yeah.
and when I tell people how much only one of them suckers cost, like, oh, you
Hmm.
can buy a real one. I'm like, I play competitive. It's a whole
But
different
you can't take
lifestyle.
a real one on the field and shoot at people with it, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Because if I shoot him, he doesn't go, ow. He goes,
Yeah, it's like done.
I'm gone.
Game over. Yeah.
Yeah. Start putting, get the backup.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I love the competitiveness and airsoft, and I don't know why I didn't start this a long time ago
Yeah.
to play it, because I used to play it back in Europe. And when I came here, I didn't even know that we had an actual airsoft field around here. And
Right.
one of my buddies, he was like, "Hey man, want to go to airsoft?" I'm like, "Wait, you guys got airsoft here? Okay, let's go. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care, let's go." So he gave me his what was it? I think it was an M16 and a bunch of mags. And he
Yeah.
told me, "Okay, you just have to sit in the back because that sucker shoots. It's actually for an outdoor field."
Yeah.
What do you mean? And when we chronoed it, it said 415. That's the
Ooh.
maximum that you can have at an actual airsoft.
Okay.
And it was like right on the dot too.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, please stay in the back. I don't want no kids to come to me and be like, hey, this guy's shooting too hot and this like that. So I was sitting in the back, and from the other side of the field, I was just shooting people like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And I fell in love with it, and I was going all the time, and I met so many people that I've known people that were 14, 15, and now I see them grow up to like 21, 20, and
Uh-huh.
they're like, dude, we've known each other for almost 7, 8 years. I know.
Isn't that wild?
I'm,
Yeah.
yeah, and a
Hmm.
lot of kids that I remember that them being tiny kids, and now they're grown as adults.
And they're still doing
And
it. That's cool.
yeah, they're still playing. And a few of them
Right.
got out of it, and it's because they started a family. They're like,
Sure.
oh, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to. And I'm like, dude, you can at least have one day for yourself,
Yeah.
and you can do whatever you want. You can play
Uh-huh.
video games. You can go to airsoft. Me, I play video games, and I go to airsoft when I get home, or when I get home, I just play my game
Yeah.
or watch a TV show or something. Because I got no kids.
Yeah.
I'm single as hell.
Right.
So yeah,
And
it's
what video game you playing right now?
hold on, I'll show you. Give me a second.
Oh shit.
Oh, the
Oh shit.
the new Resident Evil 4
Oh
remake.
no. Not for me.
Well,
That
this is
that
like the remake from the old 4,
I know.
and I
That
love
stuff
it.
scares me. Uh-uh.
Oh, I use a Magnum uh, hand cannon, and
Hmm.
it's got unlimited ammo, so I just go and just like, you're dead, you're dead.
Headshot, headshot, headshot.
Pretty much. The only thing added that sucks is the accuracy. The accuracy is horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I play like, hold on, let me show you. I got all these games right here. That's all games.
Okay, the new Modern Warfare. You got Doom. You got
Oh yeah, I got a bunch. I got Far
Dying Light.
Cry, Doom.
Okay.
I got a bunch.
Far Cry. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I play a lot of video games, and I just bought an Xbox also.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The
Nice.
guys from Praetorians, they play a lot of Division, so they tell me, "Hey, man, you should get an Xbox. You should get an Xbox." I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'll try. I will try. And I started working for GameStop, just
Oh,
like a few hours, and I can get all the discounts and stuff like that.
right.
So I started working for GameStop, and my buddy Corey that works over there, he's the manager. He calls me one day. He's like, "Hey, dude, we just got Xbox X, and you want one?" Dude, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. You're probably not even gonna hold it for me till 4 o'clock when I get off. Oh no, 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 no! You're part of the crew. You're good. You're just gonna put it in the back under a box.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So after work, rushed over there, picked it up, came back home, and started playing Division. And I told the guys, if I start playing Division again, I'm gonna be a monster at it. I'm not gonna go nicely with it.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, no! We understand. We're the same way. I became a monster.
Oh shit.
I
What are you
kill
playing? You're
everything in
playing
my path.
Division 2?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much
That's what I
if
play.
you. I'm gonna have to add you then.
Oh, dude, when I talked to Pumbaa,
Mm-hmm.
I found out him and his guys are playing,
Oh
and
yeah, we
then
all playing.
one of the guys I just talked to, the podcast hasn't come out yet. It'll come out
Mm-hmm.
Friday, I think. Um, him and his guys play
Mm-hmm.
on Xbox, play Division 2.
Oh yeah,
Dude, we need to get on there. Yeah, I just
definitely, definitely.
I have loadouts for all different stuff. I got a crit
Mm-hmm.
loadout, high crit damage loadout. I've got a the gas gun, the
Mm-hmm.
oxifier or
Yeah, yeah.
oxidizer or whatever. I got that. I got a really good setup for that. I got a good setup for a legendary build for running
Ooh,
the legendary
I need to make one
missions.
of those too.
Dude, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's
Mm-hmm.
you level up your assault drone
Mm-hmm.
and your turret
Oh, okay.
or attack drone and the turret,
Mm-hmm.
and those things shred, bro. They
Oh, I
shred.
know. I
Yeah.
got a full skill build that
Yeah.
when I do heroic, I just throw them two on the ground. I just wait,
Yep.
and they do all the work.
Right.
And sometimes when I play with the guys, they're like, "Dude, take your drone and attack drone off. You go to a crit build or something. Why?
Oh
Like
yeah.
you guys don't even have to worry about the enemies because they all die, pretty
Hmm.
much. And
Well,
I'm
if
just
you
sitting
ever
in the back.
have you ever done a legendary mission yet?
I haven't. I
So
haven't done none of the legendaries.
if you do, let me give you some advice. And anyone that's out there listening right now or watching this, if you play Division 2 and you go on legendary missions, let me tell you something, okay? Uh, run a legendary build, which is maxed out skill. It's a skill build, and you
Hmm.
want to use the drone and the turret, okay? Because those things, the drone actually, it'll go around, it flies around, it
Hmm.
distracts them, okay? And then the turret is just nonstop, and it shreds
Oh
their
yeah.
armor. So when you have 4 people on a legendary, and everyone runs a drone and an assault turret, or the turret and the drone.
Hmm.
You, dude, we've run a legendary mission
Hmm.
like as fast. When I had a group of guys that we all ran the same build,
Hmm.
we ran through it so fast. It was faster than an on heroic. It was
No, I
crazy.
got you.
So, but anyway, you'll get when I jump in with these randoms, these
Hmm.
guys are all like, they're trying to run like uh, the shield. They'll try to run the
Oh
shield
yeah.
build, like, oh, I'm invincible. Yeah, for a couple seconds. See, legendary is way harder, bro. All
Yeah.
those dudes, they don't fuck around. Like
They
they are on
shred.
attack mode. They rush you. Okay, they're almost all of them are elites. You don't have any
Hmm.
reds. Okay, you have purples and
No,
then yellows, and then
all
you have the
elite.
fucking chungas out there that are just nonstop. And the chungas
Yeah, that's
have,
what we call it too, chungus.
yeah, the chungas have fucking on legendary. The chungas have the Oh, what's the fucking Hive? They have a
the
hive
Hive,
on their
and
back.
yeah, that's why we have to shoot it.
And when it gets when they get close to you, if you run up, if they walk towards you and they get close, even if you're behind cover, all the that starts hitting you, man. You start taking bleed damage. So you cannot,
No.
be close to them. And these guys, I get in with these randoms, and they're fucking dumb as shit. They have the
They
wrong
run
build
straight
on,
at it.
and then they're trying to do a crit build. So a crit build, to shoot accurately, you've got to pop up behind, out of cover. Like, you've got to aim, right? You can blind fire, but you ain't going to hit hardly shit. And so they're trying to aim, and in like 2 shots, it takes your shield completely down.
Gone. Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I get so annoyed with these guys that get in there and try to run these special builds for this ledger. I'm like, drone and turret. Can you please and I'll put in the little chat thing and, in-game
drone and turret, yeah.
Drone and turret. And no one fucking listens. And they try to run this fucking healing build. And I'm like, you don't need to heal. This guy I was playing with yesterday or a couple days ago, he's got, that, the Firefly, the Firefly thing?
Yeah.
The skill. You throw it and it blinds them or whatever. So I'm going to tell you the difference between heroic and legendary. So when you throw it on heroic and it blinds them, you know that timer, that little icon that shows how long they're blind. It shows the little blind, like they're walking around like they can't see. There's a little eye icon. So that little box shows how long they have, how long that effect is or whatever.
Yeah.
So on heroic, it'll last, I think it's like 10 seconds maybe.
Yeah.
On an enemy, like on an elite. In legendary, it's 1.5 seconds.
Dang.
Like, there's no fucking it's total waste. It's a waste of a skill. And these guys are trying to throw this shit. I'm like, dude, turret and drone. So,
hold on, I totally forgot to turn off my PlayStation.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have like 6 messages right now. I think people were trying to reach out to me to play.
Oh yeah. Now on Resident Evil, can you play co-op on that one?
No, not on 4.
Okay.
Not on 4. But from what I heard is that they're making the fifth one. They're remaking the 5th one also. And over there you'll be able to do the co-op.
Okay.
I think your camera just got stuck on my end.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah. It's probably because I changed hold on. How about now?
Let's see.
Here, I'll turn it off and turn it back on. Hold on.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Yep.
Buddy.
But yeah, as you can see, my wall of patches is almost complete.
Yeah, it is.
I had to take a few of them off because I had too many, and a lot of them were duplicates.
Oh.
So I'm like, I think I'm just gonna go to National Airsoft and start giving it to little kids because they want to have patches too. So I'm like, you know what? Here you go.
This episode is sponsored by Skirmish, the future of airsoft gameplay management. Are you ready to take airsoft to the next level? Skirmish's innovative gameplay management solution tracks your every move, helping you dominate the field and achieve your full potential. Capture objectives, detonate targets, medic, and more at skirmish-enabled fields. We track every action so you don't have to. Review past games action by action and follow your progress in national rankings. Phones are not required to use this system on the field. Get connected with the only system that tracks your airsoft progress. If you want to find out more, check out episode 157, where I talk with the owner of Skirmish about how it started and how it works. Visit skirmish.net to check it out and watch games across the nation. This episode is also sponsored by JefesAirsoftSolutions.com. Are you looking for a company that puts the community first? Look no further than Jefes Airsoft Solutions. Their founding principle is to offer a way for players of all types to get the greatest experience possible. Their passion is to make a difference in the airsoft community and serve each of their customers with the utmost respect. Be part of the conversation by joining hundreds of fellow airsofters in their Discord server. Here you can find out about upcoming events, sales, giveaways, and more. Don't wait any longer. Join today and start enjoying all that Jefes Airsoft Solutions has to offer. Together, we can make a difference in the community. Use the code Trifecta10 and save 10% on your next purchase at Jefe'sAirsoftSolutions.com. Some exclusions apply.
But
yeah, I see a bunch of them up there. Hell yeah!
Oh
that
yeah.
Thing's, well,
like,
it's bigger than.
Yours over there too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here it is. Hold on. You're over here with everybody.
Nice.
You got Airsoft Dad. You got Predator over here. You got Little Miss, Dylan, Mama Yaga, Doc, Nest Doc.
Yeah.
Like I got Lumberjack. I'm trying to get all the Lumberjack patches. I know he's got 2 more.
Who's that?
That Lumberjack. He actually got out of Airsoft. He doesn't play Airsoft no more. But he was selling all of his patches. So I remember him having 2 more of these, 2 different ones, and I'm like, I want them so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I think he's just keeping them so he has a memory of that. But I bought pretty much all the Shot Zone ones.
Okay.
I bought almost all the ones that he had.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of other ones.
So who you have on there that's been on the podcast? You have Dylan,
I got
Mama Yaga,
Houdini, Pumbaa. Yep. I got some of the SG guys, Prudy.
Nice.
I don't know if did you have any of the Phantom guys?
No.
Well, I have their patch. Well, actually, they disbanded. They're not the actual Phantoms no more. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. I got the Nebula guys. Yep. I got Little Miss, Airsoft Brittany up here, Doc, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh man, Steve. I got both of his patches. I got Salsa, and then I have the teams over here. I got my random patches, like the Pokemon ones.
Yeah.
Right here. This one you can barely find this one anymore. It's a rare one.
Okay.
And then the other Pokemon ones.
Right.
The Division one.
Nice.
I couldn't resist not to get this one. I'm trying to get the Rogue one. I'm gonna get the Rogue one.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put it on my chest and be like, I'm Rogue now.
The Rogue agents, buddy.
All the time. Then I got the OG HSA patch.
Yes.
That one. From what I heard, the guys are working on a new patch for HSA, so I don't know when it's gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
But right here, I got the Blowback Master memorabilia.
Damn. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Benji. I got all of his patches, his guns.
Mm-hmm.
Slaughter.
Yep.
Pretty sure you know the guy. He's very, very, very cool dude.
Yeah, I want to have him on as well.
Speedsoft, PCU. I think that's Ace Tech, if I remember correctly. That's there. Sure. And then I got some of the other stuff around here. But
so Airsoft Dad, and then Brittany. Now Airsoft Dad's been on here, and Brittany was supposed to be on here. I actually have one of her patches. I bought one of her patches when she first came out.
Yeah.
And then, but I haven't had her on yet. We were supposed to get on, and then she had to reschedule. So, but she'll be on soon. And then,
nice.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of those people on the podcast that have all those different patches. It's pretty cool to see. We have a lot of the same patches from people I've had on and talked with, and then you have mine, of course. And
Airsoft Brittany, when she posted it on her Instagram page, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have patches, man." First thing I did, I was like, "I want one."
Yep, I did. I just
want one, and she goes, "Okay, I'll send you one. Just send me the address, and I paid for it."
Right.
And then she goes, "Wait, you're from Nashville?" I'm like, yeah, I'm from Nashville. She goes, "Oh, I'm like 30, 40 minutes away from you, but I'm still gonna send." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'll take it."
Yeah, you guys could have met at Nashville Airsoft.
But she said she's traveling all the time, so I was like, "Yeah, just send it to me." But I also got this wall right here, all the memorabilia.
Oh.
Yeah, I think some of yours is up there.
Oh, my letter, yeah.
Yeah, I got. That's Star Wars, God of War. I can't remember from when this one is. Oh, that's from Airsoft Sam.
Nice.
I got a bunch of them up there. I think some of them fell off. I'm gonna have to check.
Yeah, see, I've got a similar thing.
Hmm.
It's kind of far away from the camera, and it won't reach that far. But
I got you.
behind that the Halo figure and the hat,
Hmm.
the skirmish hat, back there are some of the letters that I've gotten from people. One of them is
Nice,
from Brittany, um,
nice.
and then from Airsoft Dad, from Mark the Airsoft Primate, and then from Spooky Airsoft,
Hmm.
and then some of the patches are up there
Yeah.
uh, on the side over there. So yeah, got a little
I don't know if you heard,
patch
but
wall.
Airsoft Dad, I think, is coming out with a new patch too.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay. No,
because
I didn't.
Fahad made some patches for him. I think it was. I
Yeah.
think it was him. And yeah, it was him. It was him because as
Okay.
soon as I seen that on Fahad, I'm like, I want that because it's pretty much like Ghost, and it says Airsoft Dad, and it's a very cool patch.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, I want this patch, but I don't want to go through Fahad. I want to go through the actual person.
Mm.
So I started looking around, trying to find him, and he put his little link of Airsoft Dad under it.
Mm.
I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
So I messaged him real quick. I was like, I won one of your patches. I know Fahad is about to send them to you, but I want one really, really bad. He goes, oh, I'll just send you one. I'm like, I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it.
This is
Oh,
Airsoft
no,
Dad?
I'll send you one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got new patches coming out,
Oh, I didn't know.
and they're very cool. It's like full on tactical.
Now you're talking about the Airsoft Dad Scott, the one that you have the patch up
I
there already.
think so. I think
Um,
so.
yeah, I
Hold
have
on, let me
his.
see here.
Or are you talking about Mike? They're both in a similar area in
Oh,
Chicago,
okay.
in Illinois. But there's actually three Airsoft Dads. But
3.
yeah, as far as Instagram names,
It's this guy.
yeah. Oh, Mike. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I had him
Yeah.
on. Okay, so he's coming out with a patch. Yeah, I don't think
Hmm.
I didn't see his original patch, so I don't know. But I got the other patch you have up there,
Hmm.
the Airsoft Dad patch. That's the one I have as well. That's Scott.
Hmm.
So Mike's coming out with one. Okay, I think I
Hmm.
did see something about him posting something about that. All right. Oh, that's
The
cool. I'll have
way,
to hit him up.
yeah, the way I got that one is I
Yeah,
went to Shot Zone for the 1v1, the very first 1v1,
yeah.
and I seen him over there, and I looked at Ethan. I was like, Ethan, I want one of them Airsoft Dad patches. He goes, here you go. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll take it. And then I
Yeah.
looked at him. I'm like, I want one for Houdini too. So he gave me 2 patches.
Oh, that's
I just
awesome.
took them and I went to Houdini. I'm like, here you go, buddy. Extra
Hell
patch for
yeah.
your wall. Because his wall is now full with 2. So I'm like, I
Right.
got to get more.
Oh yeah. Well, I just talked with OT and Mr. OT and then
Mhm.
Dana, and OT has his patch wall is getting pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
It's getting pretty big. Yeah. He's getting half his wall is covered up
Jesus.
now. Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is just my beginning. I
Yeah.
haven't even started with mine yet.
Right.
It's getting there, though,
Well, I was
unfortunately.
saying because OT was like, I said, man, it's getting pretty big back there. You have to add more stuff to the wall.
More room, yeah.
Yeah, and I said, I told Dana, I said, have you seen videos of C7 Viper with his
Hmm.
patch wall?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, it is crazy.
That
It's
man.
like almost the whole room that he does those unboxings in, because when he's doing the
Hmm.
unboxing, it's like the wall behind him, the whole wall from top to
It's
bottom is
full
full.
almost.
And then I think he added another section on the sidewall
Oh,
that
God.
he's adding to. Yeah. It's insane.
That's insane,
It's
man.
crazy, bro. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I even told my parents that when I move out, because I'm probably going to move out here soon,
Yeah.
I told them when I'm moving out, my room that I'm going to have is going to be full with patches.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. And then I told them, you guys are not going to be happy but this is my room. This is my house. So my mom was like, yeah, whatever. We're gonna make the rules. No, you're not. This is my house. But
That's the exciting thing when you move out is, and that's what, my wife and I were really excited about our kids getting their own places and everything recently. And, like over the last couple of years, and, we go over there and, we see kind of like how they're decorating, what they're doing with their rooms and, in different places in their house. We don't try to like make them, we don't try to tell them, hey, you should do this, whatever. We don't care, whatever.
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna have like Doom walls and posters all over. Like I'm gonna make it a full grown ass man bachelor pad, and I will not care at all.
Movie posters, video games.
Oh, I'm gonna put swords and guitars. I already have 2 guitars on that wall of the house. Nice. I have my pops, like you can see. I have my pops all the way up there.
Oh yeah.
And that's a big collection too.
Uh-huh.
And right under it is my movie collection. I'm gonna have to get a different cabinet for that because it's kind of getting too many. I think I got over 100 movies now, only DVDs, but they're pretty much all classics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love my movies.
I do too, man.
I go to there's a place over here in Nashville. It's called CD Warehouse. And I usually go over there every now and then. And sometimes they have the collector edition of the actual movie.
Oh, nice.
So I went over there one day and I was going through all the movies. I was pretty much looking, just browsing. And I completely stopped. And I looked down. I'm like, I'm going to take that. So it was the Pulp Fiction collector edition DVD.
Oh, shit.
I only paid $4 for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this is coming with me. And it still had everything in it like it was brand new.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. I got that. I got the Constantin movie collector edition. A bunch of the collector edition DVDs that they stopped making them.
Yeah.
Like I found the movie The Fifth Element. It was still wrapped in the actual plastic.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And I opened the plastic and I'm like, I'm watching this tonight. I don't even care. It's my movie, And I watched the movie way too many times now.
Oh shit! So you like sci-fi, right?
Yes, I'm a big sci-fi guy. I love.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Have you? I'm trying to think of some of the recent movies that have come out.
I got to send a text message real quick.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Because a buddy of mine was trying to call me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could see you tapping the screen when if something comes up. I'm trying to think what good movies I've seen lately. God, I don't even know. You know what I just finished watching was a TV series. Was Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, I heard something about that. I heard it was pretty good.
It was really good, dude.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's a little older, It's not brand new. It's got 5 seasons.
Ooh.
It's got Steve Buscemi is the main character. He played in The Wedding Singer.
Ooh, I love that movie.
Okay, so when he, let's see, what was Steve Buscemi? He was oh shit. He was at the one wedding where Adam Sandler is like, he just, like, his wife, they were about to get married.
Oh yeah.
And she walks out, leaves the wedding, leaves him at the altar kind of thing. So this was his first gig after that. And he's he's at that venue where he's singing and he's all being an asshole. He's drunk as fuck. And the dad of the bride, the father of the bride, ends up knocking him out.
Yeah. Now I have to watch it again. Thanks for bringing that up.
So when he walks outside, I think, when he's sitting outside, I think it's when he first meets, what's her name? God. Anyway, the girl that he meets in there,
Mhm.
Drew Barrymore,
Mhm.
and when he first meets her, Steve Buscemi is out there, and
Oh, okay.
he's a drunk or whatever. He's one of the drunk guys at the wedding.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he's the main character in Boardwalk Empire, and this takes place in early 1900s,
Mhm.
and going into the 20s, right?
Mhm.
The roaring 20s, in
Yeah.
America, and where gangsters were big, Al Capone and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
So,
they were big back in the 20s,
you know what I like
and
about it? It is it's the characters
mhm.
are it's got a lot of characters
Mhm.
in this um in this series that are historically accurate. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
there's Charlie Luciano. He was a real person in real life.
Mhm.
From that time period. Al Capone, obviously a real person.
Oh yeah.
So it's all these different people uh, built into around this story that
Huh.
is so it's not like a true story, the
Mhm.
series. It's just got a lot of these and it
Great
incorporates a lot
actors,
of
yeah.
actual events that happened during
Hmm.
those times, with these gangsters and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool that way. Yeah. But it was really good. Yeah.
Huh.
Hell
It's
yeah.
just like you ever heard of the Peaky Blinders,
Dude.
the TV show?
Dude.
I
That was
love
my
it.
show, bro. Last year, I
It's
think
still it's still going. It's on Netflix. It's still going.
they haven't had new episodes, have they? They ended it. I watched the
Uh
whole thing.
oh, so it was
I
on
watched it all
TV.
the way to the end, bro.
Okay. So yeah, probably Netflix is
Yeah.
just keep dropping some of the episodes.
Yeah.
But I've been watching it. And I'm like, I'm probably gonna dress like that one day, just for the fun. Just,
Dude,
I already
I
got the
was
hat
talking
somewhere.
I I'm gonna tell you who I was talking with was McGaz.
Hmm.
He's in the UK. His name's or his Instagram is McGaz Actual.
Hmm.
MAGAZ Actual. And him and I think we talked for like 3.5 hours, dude.
Hmm.
Okay, on our podcast. And this came up. I think at the time that I was talking to him is when I was watching Peaky Blinders. I think that's the show I was talking about. And he goes, "No way." I go, because a lot of people haven't heard of it when I bring it up back then. And I said, "Yeah, that's what I'm watching right now, the Peaky Blinders." And he goes, I said, "I don't know if you heard of it." He goes, "Dude, yes." So he was when they were filming some of the episodes, it
Hmm.
was it was like literally a mile away from where he worked, or right outside the building
What?
where he worked. He walked on the set, and when they were filming,
Hmm.
and a security guy kind of had like walked him out, but he
Oh.
actually picked up one of the he showed it on the podcast, a blank 45 expended brass, from one of the
Hmm.
guns when they were shooting one of the scenes, and he picked it up off the ground and took it.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, really really cool. That's a good show.
Heck. Let me see. I think I got three of them over here. Yeah. Well, when I went shooting,
Hmm.
I grabbed some of these.
Is that 9 mil?
I think it's a 9 mil. No, this
What's
is a
up?
45. They're both
Oh, it is.
45s.
Okay,
And then I have a 9 mil right here.
gotcha.
I think that's a 9. Yeah, that's a
It'll
9 millimeter.
yeah,
Uh,
it'll show on the bottom.
these 45s right here,
Yeah. Hmm.
I got them. I just turned 25,
Nice.
and I was like, I want to do something crazy for my 25th birthday.
Yeah.
So the very first day, I went skydiving.
No shit.
Yeah, on my 25th birthday, I went
Good for
skydiving,
you.
and that was probably my seventh time going skydiving because I started when I was 16, and
Awesome, dude. Were
I
you
went
able to go by
skydiving.
yourself? Have
No,
you gone enough to
you
go?
need to
Okay.
have at least 10 jumps,
Oh,
at
okay.
least
10.
10, they
Gotcha.
said.
Yeah.
And I went skydiving, and then I came back to Nashville. And while I'm driving through Nashville, I passed by Franklin. What is it? Armor facility or armor gun range.
Okay.
And I'm like, I want to see what there's, what's about. So I went in, and they're like, yeah, we have rental guns over here. We have guns over here. And then once he said rental guns over here, I stopped because I look at the wall and I see the very first thing that popped in my head. I'm like, that is a Chris Vector. And that's a
No way.
45 caliber Chris Vector. Yeah.
They had a Vector you could rent?
Yes, to shoot.
Bro.
And I tell him, I want to shoot that gun.
For
He
sure.
goes, he goes, are you sure it's a 45 Chris Vector? I'm like, yes. You don't even have to say anything. I just want to shoot it. So he gets it ready, and I was like, yeah, I want 3 mags, and I want to go full on crazy with it. And he
Yeah.
goes, why? But why? It's just a Chris Vector. I'm like, no, it's my favorite gun of all times. I have the replica of Airsoft in my case with all my other
Nice.
guns. And he goes, oh, okay, I totally understand that. And then he goes, because when you go skydiving, they write 25 on your hand.
Mm,
And that means, you just turned 25.
okay.
And he goes, what's with the 25? I'm like, just came from skydiving. And in the video, for you to show that it's your birthday, they write 25 on your hand. Oh, he goes, okay, I got another gift for you. So he goes on there, grabs another mag and puts it on the table. He goes, happy birthday. So
Damn.
I shot 4 full mags of 45s through a Chris Vector. And the last
Bro.
mag, he let me go full auto with it. He didn't even care, the guy, the instructor.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm like, yeah. And I told him, can I grab at least 3 or 4 casings? He was like, yeah. So I grabbed 3 casings. I got 2 of them up there, and one of them is in the car ever since.
Oh, that's
And
cool, man.
that sucker's never leaving my car. It's in my handle. And everybody's asking me, why do you have a casing of 45? Vector. That's all you need to know.
Bro. That's cool as hell, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to go to a gun range and rent a gun, that is definitely one to do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they have several different guns. They got the Vector. They got Desert Eagle over there. That's probably going to be
Yeah.
my next one. They have a
That's what
sniper
I rented.
rifle.
Hmm.
They have a heavy machine gun.
Yeah. What do they got?
And
The 240 Bravo?
I don't know what, I think it's the M60 because
Oh,
it's
shit.
full on big. And
Yeah.
I told my dad about it. I'm like, Dad, I'm probably gonna take you there one day for your birthday. And his birthday is coming up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
April 24th is my dad's birthday.
Oh, this
So I
month.
was, So I was thinking, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm on a Saturday. I'm gonna throw him in the car. We're gonna go over there. I'm renting the 50 cal. I'm gonna let him rent the M60, and I'm gonna let him go full ham with it. I don't even care. As much ammo as he
Oh,
wants to
that's
go through.
awesome.
I'm probably gonna
Well,
drop about $500.
that gives me an idea for the summer because I want to do something with my boys, and
Hmm.
there's an indoor shooting range here
Hmm.
in a gun store that they bought a lot of their guns from called Palmetto
Yeah.
State Armory. It's pretty popular here in South Carolina, and they have a 240 Bravo machine gun that you
Ooh.
can rent
Hmm.
at the range. So the first time I ever went to an indoor range to rent a gun
Hmm.
was I was just out of the military. I was working in a factory in Cleveland, and
Hmm.
me and my buddies went after work one morning. We were working night shift, and we go over there, and my buddy was a gun collector. He brought a bunch of different
Ooh.
guns, man. They were like just odd stuff. This was
Hmm.
1994, and
Ooh.
yeah. So he
That's
had
the
like
early years.
he
That's the
had
early
like
years of the gun collectors.
right. It was like he had a 41 Magnum or a
Hmm.
41 caliber. That wasn't a Magnum, and
Yeah.
that was a Smith and Wesson. Like they don't make them anymore. Some of these calibers that came out years ago, these
Hmm.
gun makers or ammo makers, they were just trying to like test different ballistics and
Hmm.
stuff, like what would work good and
Yeah.
what would become a kind of a good round,
Hmm.
popular or whatever, and reliable and all that kind of shit, cheap and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So nine millimeters the been that kind of
Oh
round
yeah.
for years. Once they came out with it, but so we went and he brought a bunch of different guns,
Hmm.
and then when we got there, they had a Desert Eagle 50 cal
Ooh.
pistol, and I'm like, I'm renting that. So I rented that, and it was honestly, man, we get in there, and this is early. This is like 9 o'clock, right after they open,
Hmm.
and there were like 3 other guys in there besides us.
Hmm.
They were already in the lanes, shooting in the lanes. Older guys, and
Hmm.
they're just shooting little pistols, you know, a 9 mil or a 45 or a
And
revolver
there
or
you come with
something,
your
you know.
50 cal.
Yeah. And honestly, dude, well, you like movies. If you ever saw the original RoboCop
Hmm.
when it first
Oh,
came
when he's
out,
shooting and then everybody's like sticking their
everyone
heads.
stops and looks. That's exactly what happened. So we're down there, you know, they're shooting. Everyone's got their earplugs and
Hmm.
earmuffs on and whatever. And we're down at the end. So there's probably 3 lanes in between us. You know, there's nobody there.
Hmm.
And then there's a couple guys at the other end. And I go, so I get it ready, and we're just looking at it at first, like everyone's holding it, you know, just like you do in
Hmm.
airsoft. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
look, feel how heavy this is. So
yeah.
we
Definitely.
do that. We're passing around, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready. I load this sucker, you know, rack the slide,
Knock it
and this
back,
thing
yeah.
takes 2 hands, bro. I'm telling you,
Oh
this
yeah,
thing's
you have to
beefy.
hold it with two hands.
It's such a big round. So I mean, it's 50 cal and it's Magnum. Okay, so so I get ready and I shoot this fucker, and it's probably like a 12-inch flame comes out the end, and it shakes the whole everything inside, the walls, the floor, the ceiling. It
Sheesh.
just this concussion, and everyone down the other end stops and just looks down the lane like, what just happened? So
This man's
it
trying to
was
rock it.
oh, dude, it was awesome, man. It was amazing. It was
Oh,
one of the
not now you're
yeah.
making me go shoot it. Now you're
Oh, it was
making me go
awesome,
shoot
dude.
it.
It's one of my favorite guns. It's up there on the list. So in the
Oh yeah.
military, one of the favorite guns to shoot was the M2, which
Mhm.
is the 50 cal machine gun, and like nothing comes close to that, man. It is
Oh yeah.
the way it feels, just the butterfly trigger and the
Hmm.
handles and the way it's set up. It's just it's a beautiful gun to shoot, and
Hmm.
and you just feel this power. And these rounds are fucking huge.
Hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
but
definitely, definitely.
yeah, that was fun. And then the Mark 19, which was a
Hmm.
machine gun grenade launcher, 40
Oh
millimeter
yeah,
grenade launcher.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's chain fed out of a box, you know, a
Woo.
big ammo can, and you're just and it's set up the same way. The handle and trigger set up the same way
Hmm.
as a 50 cal. So double wooden handle,
Hmm.
butterfly trigger, and
And
it's
just
mounted
hold
on.
it.
Yeah, you just hold it, and it's thumping, man. Thump, 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 thump. It'll shoot
Sheesh.
300 grenades in 1 minute.
Woo. Can you imagine using that as a
Bro.
what you call it? Not a grenade launcher, but pretty much like a artillery. Just
Yeah.
turn it up and use it as artillery.
Oh, dude. Well, somebody I was just talking with, they were talking about the it might have been OT, I don't know. No, it was the other guy. Well, anyway, we were talking about that, about we need to have a Mark 19 replica for
Oh
airsoft
God.
because they already got the 40 millimeter grenades, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So, you know, like tag in, you know, the tag in
Hmm.
rounds that are rifled and they shoot really hard and really far and they blow
Yes.
up. We need that in a Mark 19.
That would
300
be
grenades in one
so
minute, okay?
perfect. That would be so perfect. How much did you spend? Credit card is gone.
It's only 10,000, okay? It's only 10,000. It's no
Exactly.
big deal.
Ten
It's
thousand
worth the
dollars.
experience. You're like
Well,
paying off this debt for like 2
mhm.
years.
Jesus. But I read actually a story about that a long time ago in the military. Somebody they were under fire, and this dude used the grenade launcher as an artillery.
Mm.
He just turned it up, and he goes, "Let me know where they're at." And he goes, "Okay." He tells him. This dude goes, "Huh? Tong, 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 tong," just like shooting them like crazy. And then his buddy looks at him and goes, "They're gone."
Oh my God.
He just destroyed the entire enemy line, and I'm like, Jesus
You
Christ,
could use that
that's such an amazing
like a
story.
mortar. Hmm.
Yeah, and it was amazing because when I first heard about it, I'm like, that can be right. And then the actual dude, because it was on Reddit, actual dude commented on it, and he said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, that was me. I did it." I'm like, thank you very much.
Have you seen, speaking of the military, like weapons and stuff, have you seen the videos in the last like few months that are coming out with they have I think it's on a ship. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a anti. It's like a defense weapon. Like it'll shoot down rockets and stuff that are coming towards the ships, like a Navy ship. It's got this big dome, and I think it's like 4 or 6 miniguns, individual miniguns. And so when it goes, they all shoot at once, like all miniguns shoot at once. It's fucking nuts, dude.
Hold on. I'm probably gonna have to restart my podcast. Somebody was trying to call me, and my headphones just disconnected.
I can still hear you. Oh, okay.
Hold on. I'll restart it real quick.
All right, brother.
There we go. I hope that worked.
I can hear you.
I still can't hear you through my headphone. Dang it!
Damn it, man.
Hold on. I got it. I'm gonna go old school. I have 2 phones.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this one is my 7. Is my old school one.
Nice.
I never use it. Just it's an alarm. Hold on. Podcast. Let me turn this off, and I'll join on this. So I can again.
Yeah, no problem.
Go. Headphones in. This one. Allow.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
Somebody tried to call me, and I think it disconnected my headphones from the podcast.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, people try to call me and message me and stuff like that. So
Yeah, you know what? There's no easy way to go around that. Like if somebody's using their phone for the podcast, there's not an easy. I don't think there is an easy solution because no matter which platform you use, whether Zoom or Discord, when you're on the call, like doing this, and somebody tries to call you, it still interrupts the.
Oh yeah.
Like on your end, like if you're on the phone, and you can't turn your phone on.
That's why I started having
mode?
2 phones.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's wild. Okay.
Because my mom always told me, "Oh, why are you keeping the other phone?" I'm like, because I use that one as an alarm, and this one is my personal.
Mm-hmm.
And if that one breaks, I have a backup.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I still have I got a new Galaxy 22, and I still kept my 21, and I use that for videos. So when I'm, pictures and videos or whatever, I use it. So I cleared everything off of it that I didn't need, and then because I'm using the new phone, and I use that one for all kind of videos and pictures and shit. So it's way easier.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So anyway, yeah, man. So what do you got going on with your airsoft stuff? What do you got for tournaments? With what you're excited about coming up? You got the 1v1 stuff you're doing.
Yes, I'm actually very excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about that. What you got going on the rest of the year?
The 1v1, I'm very excited because from what I heard, they're trying to get it to come to Nashville also. So if they move it to Nashville, I'll be able to play it at Nashville also, the 1v1. And because I'm already in Division A, it's probably just going to be me and Cujo. They'll be going against each other. I don't know about the rest of the guys. And that's going to be interesting.
How is that broke down? Divisions?
How do you... You have different brackets. Like you have bracket A, B, and C. Me and Cujo, we already in bracket A because we played the very first tournament. Some of the guys that came now, they're only in B and C. And that's why me and Rainbow, the guy that was playing against in this division, he pretty much was in A already from the last tournament.
Gotcha.
And I was like, because at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have Cujo to fight. I'm gonna have probably Sid to fight, and that's gonna be very cool because I know they're both good players, and it's gonna be a good competition. And Rainbow too. And then I was the only one that showed up. Cujo didn't show up because they have family stuff to do. Sid the same thing, and it was only me and Rainbow that was there.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, I don't want to, win again, but I pretty much went against this guy, against Rainbow, and the very first round, it was a 3-minute round.
Yeah.
So I went in, I got 3-1. I won the first round, and then because he was sent to the loser bracket, he came back. So they're like, okay, we're gonna do one more round, and this round is gonna be the very final round.
Yeah.
So what happened is I got the very first round, and I think I had like a minute in left for the second round. So what I just did is I was hidden between the middle bunker right by home, and I saw him run because he tried to rush me. So I saw him run, and I was just shooting, and my gun I think was about to break. So I was just shooting, changing max, keep shooting, and for 1 minute, and I was just mag in, mag in, mag in. So I went through like 3 mags, I think it was, and then I pushed all the way by Snake. Yeah. I pushed all the way on Snake, and he tried to rush me. And when he tried to rush me, I tried to run, and he thought he shot me, but all the bullets came right behind me. I didn't feel anything. And I had like 3 people looking at me, so none of them BBs hit me. Because I just took off running, and I'm like, there's like 10 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna run as hell, and he didn't get me. And then I heard rounds over, 1-0 for Akimbo. I'm like, yes, finally, I got a trophy for my boys.
Now, when you start, like if somebody new shows up to the 1v1 thing, what division? Like, where do you start out? C?
It's at C division, yes. You
And
start at C.
This is your first one.
Mm-hmm. You start at C, and then you go to B. So pretty much, the newcomers are gonna be in C and B. They have to work their way up to A, because if there's A people, the A people are gonna be left alone. So pretty much, me for the entire day, C and B were fighting against each other for the top dog, and then me, I was in A, so I didn't even have to fight. I just had to do like the very last round against Rainbow, and he was very good competitive. Yeah, it was very good, but I played a little bit more backwards and try to hide and try to get a good angle on him to get him. And some of the plays that I pulled up, I'm like, I don't even know how I did that. Because at one point, it was like second round of the very first round that we did. It was like the second round. So I'm running in the middle, and while I'm in the middle, he's shooting me from the back bunker at home, and I see him shoot. So I'm like, I'm gonna push left on the left side in the middle, and then he turns to the right side on his bunker, and he's shooting on my left. So I jumped down, I got on my knees, and I just start pushing myself back like a tactical push, because that floor it's like grass, but it's the soccer field grass for kids. So I'm pushing myself back, got back up, I turned to the right, and I go, flunk. It was a 1 hit, and I got him out. That was the second round I won, and it was fun because I was like, please tell me I got him.
Oh, that's cool. So when they're in bracket C and B, they so if you win, then you kind of move up to the next bracket.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's why I got that, because this one it says A rank, so you have different ranks. So you have C, B, and A rank. The C guys, they have to advance all the way up, and now what they start doing, because this is a little baggie they gave us.
Oh.
It's actually pretty cool, very well made. Now, from what they're telling us, these tokens right here, the people that was over there last round, we all get one for this round. We all get one. So what this does is the next person, let's say that I'm going on May 13, right? I need to have this token with me.
Okay.
Because what I can do, I can go to Rainbow or whoever has this token in Division A. I can be like, I want to put in my token so I can go against you so I can get your token.
Oh.
So pretty much this is like Call of Duty telling them, I want a 1v1 against you, but I'm putting my token on the line.
So you trade it's like racing, trade pink slips. So if you win, you take his token.
Yep.
Oh shit! Now how does he get one back? How does he win one? He has to beat somebody.
He has to play in the division and in the rank to get one.
Oh,
pretty much.
Damn, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, that is cool as shit.
Yeah, it is.
And the only thing I can do is next on May 13. I know only a few people has it now. I think only like 10 people have it.
Okay.
But the next people are gonna have it too because we get that at the end of the tournament.
Yeah.
So I know that Kuja will have one. I'll probably will have one again.
Right. Well, you can have multiple because if you go against a couple different people and win, you take their tokens. Now you got 5. Okay. And then somebody's going to be gunning for you because you got too many. We're going to take you out, bro.
I'll be like, no, I ain't coming for that division.
Cool. That's a good idea, though.
Oh, yeah. And I love it because the way they did it is very, very nice.
Yeah.
They're very good people. They're actually from Nashville. The X1 competition, they're coming from Nashville all the way to Shot Zone just to do that.
Nice.
And they're very cool people. I definitely recommend, if anybody wants to do the 1v1, to come to Shot Zone, try it out, see if you like it. And from what I heard, I was talking to them because after the tournament, we played a little bit open play and then we went out to eat.
Yeah.
Well, from what they're telling me, they want to do something else too, like fight nights. You know how they had the fight nights in what was it, California?
Yeah. Tactical.
Yeah, they want to do something like that. Yeah.
Right.
And they want to do it at Nashville Airsoft. Now, I don't know if Nashville Airsoft wants to do it, but it would be a very cool thing because I'm pretty sure if we do that, I'm just bringing this with me and one of my guns. That's all I'm doing. Because that's all you're allowed to have. One mag and one gun. For fight now. One mag and one gun.
Yeah.
And I remember one night, I think I was still with the Praetorians, and we were playing, and we decided to do our own fight night. So pretty much both me and Maddox were staying behind the plexi like this with our hands up, and our guns were on a barrel right behind us, like 5 feet behind us. Yeah. With the mag was on the ground, and our gun on the right side, mag on the left, and gun on the right. And Pumbaa will go 1, 2, 3, go! And we both had to rush to the gun, put the mag in, cock it, and start shooting each other, trying to shoot each other. He actually made a video about it too, and Maddox made a video about it too, and that was the most fun we ever had.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, so we made our own little fight night.
Who made a video on that? Pumbaa?
Yeah, I'm Pumbaa.
Really?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Did he do it on his YouTube channel?
No, it's on Instagram.
Oh, his Instagram.
Oh. It's let's see. My thing will load for some reason. Because I know I showed to some of the guys from here it is. It was this one. It looks like that. It's just like a little thing.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me see if I can I'm gonna see if I can pull it up.
And it was me, Houdini, that tried it. And it's funny because one of the rounds that me and Maddox did
Yeah.
is I grabbed my gun, but I forgot to cock it back so I can get the BB in there.
Oh shit.
So Maddox came. I go, oh no! And Maddox came and shot me. I'm like, shit.
Oh,
Told him,
that's
I'll get you
awesome.
next time.
Yeah, dude. I like that that idea though to set it up
Mm-hmm.
that way where you gotta run to get your gun and grab your stuff and go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
very fun.
I think this is it right here. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Oh, you guys are close.
Mm-hmm.
All
We
right. I'm
sit
gonna.
in front of the plexi, pretty
Right.
much.
Right. Oh. Okay. All right. Hang on a
And
second. I'm gonna share the screen for you
yeah, go for
so everyone out there can see this.
it.
Oh yeah, that's close, dude.
Hold on, let me.
Okay.
There we go.
You got to be fast.
Oh yeah, like this one right here
Oh, that's a different one.
is
Yeah.
yeah. He pushed, and I was sitting behind the barrel, and I didn't even look, and I shot him in the face. He goes, "You shot me in the face." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then you have Houdini that did it too, and it was me and Houdini that tried it, and we both loved it. And it was one of the things that we're thinking on doing just when we do like practice and stuff.
Yeah.
Afterwards, just have fun with it and go do it just for the fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's cool, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
these different ideas for some of these speed soft like
Mm-hmm.
indoor fields and stuff. They do to break it up and make it more interesting and
Oh yeah.
keep it keep it fun. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Definitely, definitely. And right now, Nashville Airsoft, they upgraded a little bit. Like their SpeedQB field, it looks amazing, and you can have a lot of fun on that. Then in the middle of the field, they built their own little platform that
Mm,
stands up right in. It's in the middle of the field,
nice.
and it was funny because Pumbaa made a video. It said, when they say, gosh, what was it called? It's like his very first video that I just posted. He's saying dumb ways to die, and then
Oh
he
yeah.
just runs up and then falls down and hits himself. And I told him, yeah, that's why we got Laugh Alert, Pumbaa. That's why we got Laugh Alert, because of you.
Oh my God. I've seen those video memes of
Mhm.
dumb ways to die. The one I just saw recently, I know it's not new or whatever, but the guy is holding a barbell with weights on it
Oh my
and he
god,
goes on a
yeah.
trampoline. Like what an idiot. What an idiot.
That's the
God.
stupidest thing that you can do.
What
Like,
an idiot.
why would you even do that?
Mm.
Oh, your camera's acting up again. Dang it.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's all right. I got you, bro. Easy fix.
There we go. But
Hell yeah,
yeah,
man.
that Pumbaa, when he made that video, I'm like, dude, I should have been there because I would have laughed and then tried to pick you up, man. No joke. But I was all the way in Indiana, so I couldn't.
Uh-huh.
And then he uploaded the video. Like, yeah, that is funny as hell, man. That's funny, very funny.
Now what so going into what are you guys doing for HSA? Are you like what's going on with the team? Are you guys recruiting? Are you what big tournaments are you really looking forward to kind of make a name for your team? Like what are you guys doing for 2023 to
I
build up your team
think
name?
I think right now they're trying to do more of SXL kind of
Hmm.
a thing,
Okay.
and we're trying to get enough people to go do the SXL, the 5v5, and have like a full HSA team.
Gotcha.
Because what we started doing, me and Houdini, we just go to Prudy's house, and Rowan and Prudy, they live like 20 minutes away because they're cousins, they know each other since they were kids. And
Yeah.
Prudy, he said, I got enough space, you guys can stay here, no problem.
Hmm.
So me and Houdini, we're probably just gonna stay there, go over there, leave in the morning, get to shot zone and play. And we're gonna try and get at least one more person to go with us, or try to have an extra HSA person or pickup person,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a lot of ideas that we can use on the field and try to push and make our own little tactics.
Yeah.
And we trying to get the win. Pretty
Yeah.
much, we're trying to get up there and get that win for our team.
Right. Now, when you do those 1v1s, are you representing the
HSA.
team or just your? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm representing HSA because,
That's cool.
yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you should not represent any team. You should represent yourself." But
You're part of
I'm
it.
with HSA.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not just doing this because I want to. I'm doing this because I want to one, represent my team, and two, bring the win home for my team,
Exactly.
like I did for the 1v1.
Right.
And a lot of people are like, "Nah, you should not do that." Okay, you do you, and I'm gonna do me. Like that, we have two different ideas, and like that, we don't have no anger issues at each other.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering if that, yeah, you represent your team because that's,
Hmm.
oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you
it's
got
the
your own
way.
jersey too, and for the
Oh
team.
yeah, I actually got two jerseys. I got this one right here, the
Ooh.
basketball jersey,
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
and then I got the actual jersey that's sitting up there near my Praetorian jersey that I still have. I'm not giving that sucker up. That's that jersey been through a lot, and last time I wear that jersey, and when we got a win it was right before New Year's,
Yeah.
and we were just playing like crazy. It was Praetorians against, and I think it was like 21 teams or something
Damn.
that came to Nashville Airsoft, and we were playing and playing and playing, and we didn't have no losses at all that night. And it was like 1 or 12 o'clock at night. It was the last round
Jesus.
again
Yeah.
against SG, and all of us pretty much pushed on SG. I was on Plexi. We had about one guy at home. I think it was Master Jedi, and then we had Vorbies on one of the Doritos, and
Yeah.
I was on Plexi, and I see everything
Right.
on Plexi, and if I see somebody peek a little bit, oh, I'm gonna start shooting, and then I'm pulling back, shoot and pull
Right.
back, and I was not letting them move at all.
Mm-hmm.
The SG guys lost 3 people that night on the field. We shot them, and then there were 2 more left, and one was on an X, and one was at home. And the guy on X was keep messing with me back and forth, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait for you till you peek again, and I'm gonna try and shoot you right in the mask. So the guy at home, he only had a little bit more air from what I heard,
Yeah.
and then the guy on X, his gun was dead. His
Oh
gun was
shit.
not working no more, so he was gunless. So he
Oh
was
shit.
speaking back and forth, and I knew he didn't have no gun because I saw him put it on the ground.
Yeah.
And I waited and I waited. He peeked. I shot him right in between the mask. He got out, and then there was the guy at home, and I just like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you to peek, and gonna try and shoot you. And I kept firing, kept firing. And then he peeked. He like, I have no more ammo and no more air. So it was the last few seconds, and then they say Praetorians win. I got in the middle of the field. I go, yeah. I threw my mask on the ground. Everybody like, mask off, mask off,
Oh
mask off,
shit.
because I was just too excited. I didn't even care if they still shooting. I didn't care about nothing. I just grabbed my mask. I went flunk. You just see my camera go
You gotta
flying
care.
and everything.
Fucking eyeball gets shot.
It was like 1:30 in the morning.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
they're
care.
done. Yeah.
I was dragging out of there. I came home. My mom goes, "You guys play till now?" I'm like, "Yeah, but we won."
Oh, that's cool.
We won. I don't care. We won.
Hell yeah, man. Well,
Oh yeah.
listen, brother, it's been great having you on again. I was
Oh, definitely, definitely.
yeah, excited to hear about your 1v1 thing and all the progress with that, and then
Oh yeah.
all the new stuff you guys got going on. I did, yeah, this is the first time I heard of the SXL.
Hmm.
Coming into what you got different indoor fields or whatever.
Hmm.
So that's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
and from what I heard, Ethan is trying to get other fields too on the roster.
Yeah.
Like that, let's say that, we're gonna have one in Nashville, probably one in Paducah, one different locations, and it's gonna be cool because it's all only over here in the East.
Hmm.
None of them is in the West, in California and stuff. So it's all going to be in the East. So SXL is pretty much going to progress from here and probably slowly move that way too. And
Yeah.
then we all going to meet in the middle and just have a crazy fight night or something. Just
Yeah.
5v5.
Yeah. See, I think that's what with this NSL thing. I think that's what needs to happen with them. Or I guess any of these tournaments like that is, and I know that's what they try to do is they try to get these tournaments going to where you can they where you don't have to travel so much as a
Yeah.
team, where you can still kind of get ranked for playing these other tournaments or whatever throughout the country, but then have a big one big national tournament
Hmm.
one time. That way, you only have to
Oh,
travel
yeah.
like far, whatever, one time,
Hmm.
and to play this big event against all these different bracketed teams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the answer is on that. It's the travel thing is definitely going to be probably the biggest hurdle to overcome
Oh,
with
yeah.
some of these tournaments that want to expand out to different locations.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And
I mean,
probably this summer, I was thinking on taking a few more trips
yeah.
because right now I'm just going to Shot Zone. Probably going to go to Atlanta for the SS 2v2 a few times.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking on going to North Carolina to see
Hmm.
Remy and Black that live over there now. And probably I'm going to stop by you and say hi too. Maybe. We'll see. But I was thinking of going over there, visiting them, and I know they
Right.
have a field too, so I'm probably just gonna go have fun. Just gonna take a few
Okay.
days off work and go. Hey, I'm traveling. I don't care. I'm going
Yeah.
that way.
Hell yeah, man. Well, let
Oh, yeah.
everybody know again where they can find you and your team, and any shout outs you want to do. Go ahead and
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, HSA.Akimbo. Um, my team is HSA official. You can find them on Instagram also. Um, and
I just tagged
well,
you in a post as well. I
oh,
commented on
cool.
that video I just showed,
Uh-huh.
the one from Pumbaa.
Uh-huh.
I just commented on it while you're talking, and I tagged you in it. So
Cool, cool,
I
cool.
said,
Yeah,
yeah, I
I
just
saw the
showed
little
this
thing.
on the podcast with Akimbo. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Pumbaa, Houdini, very great people. Ethan from Shot Zone, amazing guy.
Yeah. I'll tag him in
Does a
this video
lot.
actually. Yeah.
Does a lot for the players.
Yeah.
Blowback Masters for being Blowback Master and helping all the
Right.
time the players. Nashville Airsoft for being such a good field and trying to bring more people in, have a lot more fun. And if you guys are ever in Nashville, come to Nashville Airsoft. They're right down the street, and they're amazing people over there. There's a lot of good players, a lot of good competition sometimes too.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, there's a lot of people out there that I love and respect for everything they do in Nashville Airsoft and with airsoft community.
Yeah.
Like you're pretty much you're doing a lot of for the uh, airsoft community because you're putting us out there, trying to
Right.
show us what we do, how we do, and show us our little toys too,
All right.
and what we progress. And a lot of people don't do that,
Well,
like,
I appreciate you guys, man. That
oh
is
yeah.
whenever I talk with you guys on here, it's that I enjoy hearing your stories and seeing all your cool shit, like the show and tell stuff.
Yeah,
And
like that
I'm
right
glad I
there.
can, right?
Like, I still have that. I still need to take that on a night out.
Oh yeah, your NVGs. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm. I might one day have another because they just had I think it was a night event at Nashville
yeah.
Airsoft, so pretty much they turn off all the lights.
Okay.
So I was thinking on taking those to National Airsoft, but I have to put the plexiglasses again on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say protect them.
Oh, definitely. Like, I don't want those to break because they're
Right.
very expensive right now. Because I looked up how much they will cost for me to sell them.
Yeah.
I can get at least $700 to $800 because they're collector editions. So
yeah, the collectors. Yep.
And the SYG guys from Air, they signed it too. So.
Oh, dude, do not take that on the field and play with them.
No, they will be right there collecting dust for years now.
You should dust them off, get them really clean, and then put them in a case.
Oh, I was thinking. Well, once I move, I'm probably gonna do it. Once I move, I'm probably gonna put a lot of my stuff, like my little figurines and everything. They're probably gonna be in a nice little casing and stuff like that. So
I want to give a shout out to all you guys that all the airsofters I've had on here in the past, especially if you've come on a second time. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate you, Akimbo, and you know, your team and all the people I've had on your team on here. I've had a handful of them.
Oh yeah,
and you know, so appreciate all you guys for what you're doing, and I want to shout out. I've got a couple sponsors for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
So I've got Hefty Airsoft Solutions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So he recently sponsored the podcast, and then Skirmish. You know, the Skirmish system.
I've heard about them.
Yeah, dude. The
the armbands.
Yeah, buddy.
I was thinking on buying one. National Airsoft have them, and I'm like, they look very nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get one.
I forgot. Yeah, Nashville just got it, dude.
Yeah.
I think it'd be worth it, man. I would love to see your name on the leaderboard. Okay.
Oh, I'll try. But I don't know how many times I'll be going to play.
Yeah, it's a cool thing, you know, when you can start ranking up. I mean, it's just like video games, you know, when you show, you know, just like we were talking about Division 2 earlier, you know, if we end up getting on there together, I want to see your build. I'm going to see, you know, what your gear, your level of gear and shit.
You should see Houdini's and Pumbaa's. Pumbaa has a build that when he shoots an enemy, just destroys him. It's a headshot build, and it's full-on crit build with Determined. And I'm like, Pumbaa, why?
Yeah,
he goes,
because
I just want to.
Yes.
Okay.
That
and
is
Houdini
cool.
got one too, and I'm like, leave me alone. I want to play by myself then. But we'll
have to get on there one night. We'll have to get on there one night, and I'll record it, and you know, the gameplay.
Heck yeah!
I'll record it, and I'll put it. We have a gaming channel, Trifecta Airsoft Gaming.
I might have to check it out.
Yeah, we did. I haven't put anything on there in a couple years.
Oh gosh!
But yeah, before I started working, you know, when I was still laid up in the house, when I was stuck in the house, I had all these different channels, whatever. So we would, you know, we did Minecraft together. We did a couple things. So I had some different gameplay stuff on there for that, and then you know, and recorded it. It was fun. You know, it's fun to do. So
now you can have a video that says "Playing with Airsofters, nerds."
Yes, right. That'd be cool, man. Hell yeah. All right, brother. Well, man, I appreciate you. You have a good night, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Definitely. Probably a third podcast.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good night.
Later, bro.
Later.